Hey guys, it's a beautiful afternoon and kindly warm, and I haven't started these two trucks in a while. Today I'm going to start this one right here, 1978 Chevy C10 truck that goes by the name of Billy James. I know a lot of my longtime subscribers have seen this truck a lot. I've had this truck for a few years. All I've done is connect the battery, by the way. I always disconnect batteries. And I put the key in the ignition. So, see if I can squeeze myself in here. Oh. And pray I've had a good connection with my battery. I'm going to give it a couple of pumps. It's been a long time since I've started this one. Started up pretty dang easy. I'm telling you, it's probably been, just guessing off the top of my head, maybe 2 months. Don't really know, but this is the one that I bought the new Edelbrock carburetor for. I think it's a 1406, I think. If you've been to my channel, you know I'm not a mechanic, but I think it's a 1406 carburetor. It was real hard to start, and since I got this new carburetor on it, it starts up pretty quick. I'm gonna let it run here for just a few minutes before I move it, because like I said, it's been a while, and this transmission's just a little bit lazy. You have to let it warm up. And I was talking to GM Tim about this. I'm sorry, GM Tim 38 on YouTube. And I'll roll this window back up so you can maybe hear me better. And he said he might look at it sometime. I'm in no hurry. Like I said, I've had this truck a couple of years. Maybe longer than that, maybe 3 years. But I've had it at this home since I think this past fall. Of course, I don't know when you're seeing this video. It's spring here now. Will be in a couple of weeks. It took 4 trucks to make this one. So when you look at it, if you've never seen this truck before, just keep in mind it took 4 trucks. I bought a wrecked truck, a white one, just like this one is, a white truck, white C10. I'll get it out here in a minute. And it had a really nice dash pad on it, so put the dash pad in, took the carpet out of the wrecked truck. The guy that had the truck, I don't know him personally, but he was fixing the truck up, and I don't know what happened, but he went in a ditch or something. Anyway, it just totaled the truck. So I bought the totaled truck. Got the seat, got a real nice seat. I got some door panels that don't really match the truck. I mean, but I didn't even have a door panel on one of these doors, but I mean, it looks fairly good. Sun visors and all look good. This truck, Billy James, that's what I always name my trucks, Billy James. It should have been used for a parts truck, and GM Tim on YouTube, his name's Brian, he kept telling me, he said, don't fix that truck. He said it's not worth fixing. But for some reason I didn't listen to him. I just hate to see one get junked out. So let's see if this thing will back up. I haven't started this in a long time, and I hate to say it, but just really don't have a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of things. I'll try to get out of here without hitting anything. I'm gonna let it run because it needs to run a little bit. We've had this month, we've had 10 inches of rain, and we've really been socked in with rain, so my yard is really drenched. So this is about as far as I'm gonna bring it. But my wife and I, Mrs. PIB, Mrs. Primer is best. Her and I have socked a lot of money into this truck. We lowered it, put the wheels and tires on it. Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop, you can find him on Facebook. Him and Corey done bunches of work to this truck, bunches. And I'm real proud to have him for my friend. Painted the grill, got bumper guards, my usual stuff that I do. This hood's off of another truck. Fenders, doors, beds. The bed's off the wreck truck. The other parts on the truck were from another truck in another county that I happened to find, or somebody told me about it on Facebook. I'm not really sure. But it was a long bed truck, but I bought the fender, doors, and some more stuff. I can't remember what all I did buy, to be honest with you. Bought a sport bumper, new tail lights, and Corey at Gas X Chop Shop, we put this piece on. I've got lots of videos on this truck if you're interested in it and looking at the videos. Tim done a little patchwork here and there, but by the time I got the truck home, it was about too late to really, you know, do too much to it. So I still got a fool with it. Oh, hey, I was going to show you something. My wife and I, a couple of years ago, that's how long we've had this truck. It's been a long time coming. We got the emblems and painted them. I don't have them on there yet, but this is my first time to actually see it up on the truck. I still got to put them on, but repainted them, trying to make, I always use the word make things pop. I was trying to make things pop on the old truck. So we got both of the emblems I got to put on, but like I said, I'm kind of waiting till warm weather. I don't know if I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. It's always kind of fun thinking about what you can and can't do with it. Thinking about cleaning it up real good and putting Penetrol on it, and you know, just different things. Let me set this back down over here or I'll lose it. This sticker was on it when I got it. I live in East Tennessee. He was our governor 2006. Oh, I guess I could show you the truck. It's kind of dirty from me being in the garage. Wherever you go, you're going to track in leaves. But it's a pretty nice old truck, I think. Oh yeah, I got a new light lens I need to put on there. I knew there was one of these trucks that needed a light lens. Now I know which one it is. So yeah, I know you're probably laughing at me, but I'm telling you, this truck has come a very long way from its beginnings. It did not have a motor and transmission in it. I wound up had an old four-wheel drive truck that had a 350 with a 400 turbo. But this, I'll show you this motor. It's got a little bit of just a little bit of a tick to it, just a little tick. And I can't figure out what it is, so GM 1038, Brian, my buddy Brian, check him out on his channel, GM 1038. He said he'd look at it for me here soon. So, and I told him I'm not in a hurry. But, you know, as you can see, I got all kinds of new parts. New gearbox, I mean, all kinds of stuff new on this truck. We kind of go over and above there a little bit on a lot of things. And like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but I do like C10 trucks, and I do like to play with them. That's what I call it, play with them. So yeah, when I had this over at Tim Dixon's at Gas X Chop Shop on Facebook, Gas X AXE, one day when he wasn't working in the garage, it might have been a Sunday, he let me spray up under the truck. So it's all paint. I'm not trying to hide nothing. I'm just trying to make it look decent. So all up and under the truck is painted, put new exhaust on it, new mufflers. I mean, the truck, if you watch the older videos of Billy James, this truck was nothing. And you're probably thinking to yourself, it still is nothing, but it's really come a long way. And I'm real proud of it. There's a few other things I'd like to fix and maybe get done on the truck, but see, it don't smoke. It's just got a little tick, and the transmission's just a little slow. You gotta let it warm up just a little. But my goodness, we've had a bunch of rain. Always keep glue traps to try to catch mice if there's any. Mice seem to hang around the edge of things, so that's a pretty good old truck for what it is. I'm one of those type of people. I always get upside down in trucks, meaning I get more in them than what they're probably worth. But had my friends and I not worked on this truck and built it back, it would have probably been scrapped. And I just hate to see one get scrapped. As I always say, these old trucks and cars, but I mess with old trucks mostly, but they all have a story to tell. And Billy James, if you didn't know, I named it Billy James, but, well, I think Tim Dixon actually did. The guy that used to own the truck is Billy. His name is Billy James, and he used to drive he's friends with somebody in NASCAR, and I think he was a race car driver at one time, Billy James. He's a real good driver, but I don't know really the story on Billy James, but I thought, well, in honor of him, I'll just go ahead and name it Billy James. I'm trying to do the short version of the story. I got this piece here I need to put on too. Whole bunch of stuff to do. Still need bed chrome. There's all kinds of stuff to do on this old truck. But like I said, I kind of got it toward the end of the year, and I do everything I do outside. I rattle can paint. You know, I do everything outside. Boiled linseed oil, penetrol, mostly penetrol, and you know, that's just what I do. I just like playing with them, making them look the best I can on a tight budget. So I hope you enjoyed the little video here on Billy James. I'll tell you what, just buying lowering kits and wheels, you know, wheels and tires and stuff, it's expensive. And when I had this over at Tim's shop, I had people trying to buy these wheels that come into his shop because they were hard to get. They're just expensive. These are American Racings, by the way. I'll get this out of the way because I'm sure somebody asked me. Let's see. 245 40 20s in the front, and 275 40 20s in the back. So I'll stand back where you can kind of see the whole thing. It's kind of hard to me. Maybe my standards are low, probably are, but to me it's not a bad looking old truck. Especially, like I said, when you've seen it, if you go back several videos, just type in Billy James on my channel, and you'll see this truck from its humble beginnings. So it's really come a long way, and I'm proud to have had the friends that have helped me to get it this far. So like I said, you're probably better off, if you're looking for one, probably better off getting one already running with a motor and transmission in it and all that stuff. I mean, if you're patient, you might find one. But I just like I just like having my friends and I fix stuff that's not really worth a whole lot. Does that make sense? I mean, on the brink of being scrapped or on the way to the scrap yard. That's the kind of trucks I'm interested in, that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe this summer, well, this spring, you got longer days and it's warmer, you know, I might clean up outside and, you know, make it shine, maybe put a little Penetrol on it and go from there, see what happens. I've painted the headlight bezels, I've painted the grill, you know, new bumpers, front and rear. You know, and people ask me sometimes, you know, well, what do you want for this or want for that? And then when you give them a price, you know, you just hear crickets. But I'm telling you, this stuff is expensive to fix. I mean, it's very expensive. I mean, new headlights, you know, it's just, I mean, headlights, they're not that expensive, but in the scheme of things, I mean, it all adds up. And I mean, I don't even want to know how much I have in this one or this 75 C10. I don't want to know, because I'm sure I am upside down, meaning I'll never get out what I've got into it. But hey, you know, it's all in fun. You get to hang out with your friends. You get to kind of do like a treasure hunting for parts kind of thing at the junkyard. Of course, I still ain't found bed chrome, those pieces right through here. I try to find used, and you know, it's just all in fun, and my wife and I enjoy doing it. I'm very blessed to have a wonderful wife that enjoys the same hobby I do, so it all works out really, really good. Anyway, I'll hush. Golly, I talk too much. Let me know what you think about old Billy James here, and we'll just kind of go from there. Like and subscribe if you would to Primer Is Best. That's what you're watching. And I have a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget, and I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, Instagram, Primer Is Best, and I'm also on Facebook, believe it or not, Primer Is Best. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching the video. Like I said, it ain't much, and like I said to some people, this truck ain't much, but it means a whole lot to me. Just on a side note, that tailgate was for this truck. That tailgate that's on my 75 C10 truck, it's the one that came off this truck. I didn't even have a bed or nothing. I mean, you know, tailgate nothing. So anyway, it's kind of funny that this truck and the tailgate are still, I don't know, kind of together, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I'm gonna hush. Hey, y'all have a great day. Sorry, I get started on something, but y'all have a great day. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'll see you later.